Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. And double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and the bishops as well, who have taught me this word in truth and sincerity. And peace and mercy to the elect that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth. And the rest of you that sincerely believe as well, to you and your household. This lesson is just something I was meditating on. And it's going to be a quick one, and what I'm going to entitle this lesson is, we don't need to travel to push the word. What I mean by that, we don't need to jet set, okay? Get on a plane and go to these many countries to push this word, okay? And really, that wouldn't make any sense that we would have to do that, because not all brothers can do that, all right? Not all men have the means or the time, okay, or the opportunity to do that. So if we had to do that, that would be troublesome, okay, for this truth. But because the Most High is merciful, okay, and omnipotent, okay, he what do? He had these devils create the internet, and out of the internet came the YouTube, okay. He had the devils create the YouTube, and the YouTube does, like Apostle Tahar or Apostle Kabar always coins, the YouTube does the heavy lifting. And maybe that's what I'll entitle this lesson. The YouTube does the heavy lifting. And that's just that, okay? We don't got to go and like I said, jet set to these different countries like these other camps, in particular IUIC, all right? Flying, they're always talking about 12 tribes worldwide. Well, you should be saying the elect worldwide, because the elect are scattered throughout the earth, all right? And this thing is not for all of Israel, all right? And furthermore, they just do that because it's all about popularity. The more people you get and the more followers you get, the richer you become, all right? And just go look up, Nate's net worth on Google. The man's making 20 G's a day, $20,000 a day, worth 150 million. There's professional athletes that are making that much, that are making that much in a year, playing professional sports. He's doing that based upon the Bible, right? And correctly breaking down the word. Anyhow, let's get to it. This is Psalms 19:1. It says, to the chief musician, a psalm of David, the heavens declare the glory of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. And what is that talking about? It's talking about the satellite systems. All right. Yes, in a literal sense, the firmament, the stars, the sun, the moon, all of it is the Most High's handiwork. But in a spiritual sense, what is up there in the sky, right? The satellites. That's how we're able to basically connect worldwide via the internet and the YouTube. It says, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge, right? And that's the prophets, the elect. Day after day, you see lessons being done at whatever time. Lessons are being done at every hour of the day, worldwide. Okay, you got believers in Nigeria, you got believers in Hawaii, you got believers in Mexico, all over the world, right? And there's different time zones. So the truth is being taught literally every hour of the day. So there is no excuse to Israel. The Most High set this thing up where you would have no excuse. Okay, if you were asleep when a lesson was being done, best believe a lesson is being done as soon as you awake. Vice versa, man. All right, so it says, day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. And that's another thing, right? Because the Lord gave the gift of tongues to many prophets that believe, all right, and they're teaching the word in truth and sincerity. And what is that? The gift of tongues is to speak multiple languages, different languages. So you couldn't even have the excuse of, well, I don't understand English, I only speak Spanish. Well, guess what? We have brothers who do Spanish, do lessons in Spanish. Hey, the brothers out there in Montreal, they have a camp session in English, and they have a whole camp session in French. The brother in Nigeria, okay, it's just him out there. I know he speaks Nigerian, so hey, there's no excuse for Israel in terms of, well, it's only the truth is only being taught in America. It's not being taught over here. I don't understand the languages that they're speaking. Well, guess what? You have no excuse. Okay, all you gotta do is pop onto the YouTube, okay, and click GMS, and go to wherever you're going. GMS Nigeria, GMS Hawaii, GMS Mexico, GMS Canada, GMS Baltimore, all of it, man. The Most High seal this thing up, okay, so that there would be no excuses for Israel. Day unto day utter his speech, and night unto night he showeth knowledge. There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard. And how's that being done? Is that being done from us getting on planes and traveling to all these various countries? No. It's done by the YouTube. All right. Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. You see? In them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is as a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoices as a strong man to run a race. And yes, this is literal, the sun, S-U-N, as well. But you could also spiritualize this, okay, in a sense of we know who the bridegroom is. That's Yahushua. And when Yahushua comes back out of his chambers, really coming from the heavens into earth, okay, he's going to be rejoicing for the elect. He's rejoicing for the elect. But 2/3, you're going to get slaughtered, okay? So he's as a bridegroom, right? And if he's the bridegroom, the elect are the bride. Let me get that. Revelation 22:17. It reads, I'll start at 16. Revelation 22:16. I, Yahushua, have sent my angel to testify unto you these things in the churches. I am the root and the offspring of David, and the bright and morning star. Right? And the sun is likened to a star. That's what Esau calls it. Esau calls the sun a star. You see? So, hey, when you spiritualize what's being said in Psalms 19, man, that bridegroom is Yahushua. He's coming out of his chambers, and he's going to rejoice at the sight of the elect. Why? Because they held fast to his testimony. And the testimony of Yahushua is a spirit of prophecy. You see? Prophesying day on to day and night on to night, man. Verse 17 is the point. And the Spirit and the bride say, come. And let him that heareth say, come. And let him that is athirst come. Right? And that's why this truth is being pushed off, throughout the four corners of the earth via the YouTube. All right? Those that are athirst, really a thirst for the truth. You've been searching for what's the truth of life. What's the truth of your existence? The truth of God, Well, it's here. Okay? This is the truth. It says, come and let him that is athirst come. And whoever will, let him take the water of life freely. Okay? For I testify unto every man that heareth the words of the prophecy of this book. If any man shall add unto these things, Yahweh shall add unto him the plagues that are written in this book. And if any man shall take away from the words of this book of the prophecy, Yahweh shall take away his part out of the book of life and out of the holy city and from the things which are written in this book. Damn. Right? So, hey, you got to just teach the truth. And how you know what the truth is? Well, the Most High, through his Son, has set up teachers and leaders, starting with the apostles, all right, and the elders and bishops on down, of Great Millstone, to show you the right way. Via what? This YouTube. You don't have to go meet us or meet the apostles, okay, face to face to get this truth. All you got to do is get on the YouTube, all right, and click GMS and wherever you're at or wherever is nearest to you, and boom, you got brothers, elders, bishops, and the apostles teaching the truth, man. We don't got to get on planes and jet set to these different countries, man. That's gimmicky, all right? And it's vain and carnal. Let me get one more. Let's see. I made my point, really. But I just want to get one more precept here. Psalm 78. Let's get that. Psalm 78 and 3. It says, which we have heard. Oh, yeah. Well, look at that. Yeah, I'll start at 2. I will open my mouth in a parable. I will utter dark sayings of old. And that's what we do as prophets. Because these dark sayings are only meant for the elect to understand. You see, this truth is the code. And the only way to decodify is you have to have the Holy Spirit. You have to have faith and the Holy Spirit. Okay? It says, I will open my mouth in parables. I will utter dark sayings of old, and which is really these breakdowns, right? The different prophetic breakdowns, which are dark sayings, man. If you don't have the Holy Spirit, you're going to trip and stumble onto your own destruction, as you see many teachers and false prophets doing today. Which we have heard and known, and our fathers have told us. We will not hide them from their children, showing the generation to come the praises of the Lord Yahweh and his strength and his wonderful works that he has done. And that's what we're doing. That's what we do by teaching this word, right? Just like our forefathers back then. But back then, they traveled by foot or by boat to various parts of the east, right? But now, as we're at the end, okay, or at the latter end of the end, this thing is worldwide. Revelation 7, Revelation 7 talks about holding back the angels, holding back the winds until the prophets have been sealed, and the elect are sealed, or the elect are scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. So it only makes sense that it would be the Lord would create the YouTube for this truth to be pushed throughout the four corners of the earth, because this truth blew up in 2007. That's when YouTube came about. It says, we will not hide them from their children, showing the generation to come the praises of the Lord Yahweh and his strength and his wonderful work that he has done. For he established a testimony in Jacob, right? And the testimony is the spirit of prophecy. Okay, testimony of what testimony? Testimony of Yahweh Shai. And appointed a law in Israel, which he commanded our fathers, that they should make them known to their children, that the generation to come might know them, even the children which should be born, who should arise and declare them to the children. Right. That's what we're doing, man. That they might set their hope in Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, and not forget the works of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, but keep his commandments, and might not be as their fathers, a stubborn and rebellious generation, a generation that set not their hearts aright, and whose spirit was not steadfast with Yahweh. You see? So this thing is being done 24/7 worldwide, all right, via the YouTube, because of the Heavenly Father, man, and his Son. So, hey, that's it on that. Lord willing, this was edifying to the elect. I'm going to close by giving all praises and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles, bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well and have taught me this word in truth and sincerity, and peace and mercy to the elect that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity across the four corners of the earth, and the rest of you that sincerely believe as well. All right, Abal, and Kwame Ashala to the elect. Shalom.